Hi everyone, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all well and you had an amazing day. So, tonight I'm going to tell you a story called The Way Home for Wolf. And this is a really beautiful story about somebody getting lost and then getting back with their family, which is how it's supposed to be at the moment, getting together with the family. Obviously within the same house and not visiting family, not under these circumstances anyway. Just hang in there, okay? And Sarah, please go to sleep tonight. Be a good girl, all right? I hope you enjoy the story. The Way Home for Wolf. As a rainbow of lights flickered soft in the night, dusting diamonds of ice in a desert of white, the wild whipping wind, it whistled its tune to a howling of wolves and a shimmering moon. And the loudest "ow" in this echoing song was a wolfling called Wilf, at the heart of the throng. He loved to be fierce and longed to be grown. He liked to try everything, all on his own. Look at me, I am big, I am tough, he would growl, whilst he showed off his strength and practiced his prowl. One night it was time for the wolves to move on. New folks had moved in and their shelter was gone. So they left right away to find a new cave. They would have to walk far and they'd have to be brave. Let's go, shouted Wilf. I am ready to lead. You're too small, laughed the wolves. It's an elder we need. One day, they advised, you will guide from the front. I suppose, muttered Wilf, with a huff and a grunt. Now, this is why they've moved out. There's a big polar bear in their cave. You're not going to mess with a polar bear, are you? They struggled through snow as high as their flanks and leapt over rocks as they scaled icy banks. Wilf gave his all to keep pace and keep up, but strong-willed as he was still just a pup. He kept dropping back with each clamber and climb as the pack journeyed further away all the time. Exhausted and breathless, he strayed off the track when a blizzard blew in and he lost his way back. He doesn't know where he's going. Poor Wilf. Wilf longed to howl, help, and to holler it loud, but his throat was too hoarse and his heart was too proud. He lay on the tundra, his tail curled up tight. A blanket of stars was his bed for the night. Until went the ice. Wilf jumped to all fours with a deafening shriek. He stuck out the claws on every limb. He had to hold on because wolflings can't swim. Then he fell and he fell, rolling and spinning. It felt like the end, but was just the beginning. Since somebody down there had heeded his scream, and she swooped from beneath like a watery dream. I'll help you, she called. Just reach for my horn, a majestic and magical sea unicorn. Wilf's pride washed away as he stretched out a paw, as she lifted him gently back onto the shore. Don't worry, she sung before dipping her brow. My friend Mr. Walrus will help you out now. And there, right behind him, a huge tusky fellow lifted his whiskers and let out a bellow. "To the ridge," he proclaimed with his chin in the air. "My friend, mighty muskox, will take you from there." And with waftings of fish and a very loud snort, their journey was made and their travel seemed short. And there, sure enough, on the ridge was the ox, who took Wilf as far as his friend, Arctic Fox, who followed his nose through the trees to a goose, who guided him, honking, to this ancient moose. The moose knew these wilds like no other soul. He was steady and true in pursuit of their goal. And as twilight closed in, Moose sang out a call to a flittering, fluttering, tiny fluff ball, a bear moth, who showed Wilf the rest of the way to the place where this wolfling most wanted to stay. If anybody doesn't know what a bear moth is, that's a bear moth. Maybe look it up on Tinternet. "Thank you," Wilf waved as he rejoined his pack, and the wolves howled with joy that their wolfling was back. They huddled him in and cuddled in close and fussed over which wolf had missed him the most. Wilf, he knew then, that when all come together, the darkest of times are easy to weather. There he is in between the pack and all his family. So he bowed to the narwhal, ox, walrus and goose, and vowed to the fox and the moth and the moose. If I ever meet one who's strayed off their track, I'll help them along by guiding them back. And true to his word, Wilf is different now, and his world seems much smaller and warmer somehow. Since whenever life takes you, wherever you roam, we're all just a handful of friendships from home. There you go. That's really nice, isn't it? I mean, have you ever actually been in trouble and somebody's helped you out? And maybe you can help them out. Maybe you don't need any help before you help somebody else, which would be really nice and helpful and very kind of you. Okay. Let's close our eyes now. Breathe in the goodness and breathe out the day's stress. Breathe in energy and breathe out the tiredness. Okay. What I'd love you to do is just think about what's happened today. Think about like the book that maybe somebody has helped you along the way, whether it's for school, for your homework, maybe the parents, maybe it's getting a job off somebody's helping you to get a job. Maybe somebody helped you cross the road, or maybe a lollipop lady crossing the road at school, someone helped you. I just want you to be very thankful for that. Be very thankful. And you don't have to get help off somebody else to help others. You must always try and help people that are in need, and be kind to everybody, and be thankful, and be especially thankful to your mum and dad, or your auntie, your uncle, your brothers and sisters who may be helping you at home to get through this lonely time sometimes. And you know, we're all stuck in our houses and gardens and maybe doing the odd bit of exercise, but there's no freedom, no real freedom. But be thankful for those people around you protecting you, okay? Okay. Now open your eyes. Now I've got a thing for you to do tomorrow. If you don't really feel you've helped anybody out, whether it's helping your mum and dad load the dishwasher or empty the dishwasher, maybe just help out. You don't even have to ask, just do some jobs and help out at home if you don't really help normally. Just do some things and surprise your parents, and they'll be astonished, and they will be very thankful for it. Or like Wilf, the wolf that got back to his family. The most important thing is family and being around those people that you love. Maybe rather than you staying in and playing on your Xbox or your PlayStation, or staying in and watching TV. Maybe if your mum and dad are going out for a walk and you don't normally go with them, why don't you just go out with them? Just go out with them and be a family, because those are the people that love you, and they will always be there for you to help you through life. So yeah, do that. Those are a couple of things there that you should do. And I just want to now wish you a really beautiful night, have beautiful dreams, and have a great sleep. So when you wake up in the morning, you just bursting with energy. Okay? Good night, everyone.